Hey, this is Mateo Lane.
I'm Emma Willman.
And this is Inside the Closet.
Inside the Closet.
How does this podcast start?
Here it is.
It always starts with Emma.
And here we are.
Emma says, and we're back.
And we're back.
So that's how we start. Hi, guys. How are you?
So good.
Well, some of us are so good.
I'm great.
We're with our good friends, our buddies, who we're both so proud of, Corinne Fisher and Krystyna Hutchinson.
Are you proud of me now? I'm
Yes.
hungover and bruised.
Yeah, it's so funny because Corinne
And
walks in, she's like...
I'm the one going to therapy after this. That's kind of funny.
Corinne,
Therapy's great.
I've
Corinne
never
might
seen
throw
Corinne
up.
look like this. I mean, she's really... I'm so impressed that you're...
I would never cancel a podcast.
When Corinne makes out, when you make out, that's the level of drunk that I love so much.
Yeah, can we, unless you feel like you need to tap out, like what's happened? You look like you're
Sorry about last night. Yay.
She's just it's branding for her.
Just
Sorry about
anytime
last
I
night.
go to the stand and there's an open bar, I know there's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was an open bar.
Oh, hell yeah.
I did.
And it's the open bar tonight, too, and I'm going to be there again.
That's
What
why
did
there's
you
so many
drink
people
besides
there.
everything?
I just drank a lot of vodkas, and then at one point I did do a shot of maybe tequila, which is
God.
probably where we went down the wrong path.
Did you plan on getting that drunk, or did this just...
You know what? I didn't plan on it. I know when you plan on getting drunk, you never get that drunk. It's always like the surprise nights that are the most fun. But just anytime I go to the stand for a party, I pretty much know there's going to be an issue the next day.
You know
Boys
what?
be buying you drinks.
I think
They were free.
Especially when it's open bar.
Because we were talking on the stairs, and now it makes sense because you were on the stairs and you were talking to Tim and I, and David Tell was trying to get past you.
Yeah.
And he kept saying, "Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, sorry." And then I grabbed you and I was like, "Wait, just come,
Yeah, I
just
had no
come
idea.
here with me." But you were so like
okay.
Like I couldn't tell you were drunk. I was like, "Oh, she must be just having a great time."
You don't like slur your words when you get that
No,
wasted?
she was like very like and like
So sweet and cuddly.
joking and da. Like there was no.
Yeah, I'm professional. Thank God I don't have keys to a vehicle.
Seriously.
I mean, I'd be like, who wants to ride home?
I would have gotten in the car with you.
on
I'm making
me. I
would've
stops
been
in
like,
Queens, Brooklyn.
I'm the same way because I could be like wasted and I've like performed before. I have to be so drunk to not be able to start slurring words, but I haven't been drinking.
Oh.
Are you feeling good?
I feel good.
And you got a yoga mat in your
Yeah,
bag.
I've been not drinking, going to yoga for like the past 40 days because I was drinking too
Whoa.
much. And I'm trying to feel my
And it's-
feelings.
Oh, I got to
Feeling your
start doing
feelings
that.
sucks.
I don't want to. It's not fun.
Are you starting therapy now? Or is
Yeah.
This like, so this is like your first time doing it?
Oh, I've been in therapy for years, but
Oh.
I haven't been in therapy in like 4 years, I would say.
I haven't either because I always get scared the therapist is going to tell me to not do stand-up comedy.
No, they wouldn't tell you
Well, you
to
could
not
tell-
do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that.
That's terrible.
Because I
That's
saw
not a
one in
therapist's
college and she
job.
was like, you seem so stressed out about comedy. Why do you do it? And I
Because
was
you
like,
care
don't
about
get
it.
Yeah.
Well, you're stressed out about it because it means a lot to you.
But
Yeah.
but asking why you do it isn't saying don't do it. She's asking you to dig and search your
Yeah.
feelings and to find out why
What
you're
is
doing
your
it.
motivation for doing stand-up comedy? And mine's because I got a fucked up mom.
Is yours for pussy, Emma?
Yeah. No, I've been, I used to be big pimpin'.
Yeah.
You still are.
No, I'm not.
Because you're not drinking?
No.
She's in love, I think.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because my best friend listens to your podcast and tells me about your lives.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
He talks more about you than anyone.
Oh,
Hi,
tell
Tommy.
him I say hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Oh,
Hi, Tommy.
I thought you could just like tell from looking at me.
I can.
She's glowing.
Your smile is
Well,
that
I mean,
of
all the yoga garbage did say that pointed in the love direction.
But I'm not in a relationship. It's not happening.
Well, it's not.
I
No.
feel like I'm in a similar sitch.
You really? Well, so we got to
Kind
catch
of.
up with these. So Mateo and I know Corinne and Krystyna from like way back.
Yeah.
But they, and obviously they have an amazing podcast, Guys We Fucked, that we've both been on. And then these guys were both in relationships for a long time. And now...
Then we just decided, we
Which-
had a meeting, and we're like, let's both dump our boyfriends.
Can I just say, by the
Today.
way,
It sounds like it.
For all the stuff I've done in comedy, it was it takes one thing to legitimize it for certain people. And
Yeah.
for like being on late night doing this, like some of my friends back in Chicago don't care. The second I did your podcast, suddenly my friends, oh my God, I heard you're my favorite podcast. God, fuck the year. I'm like, yeah, hello, I'm working. Like,
You've been on TV.
I know,
oh, they don't
many
give a shit.
times.
Once
Oh
I was
my
on
God.
your
Me too.
podcast, suddenly I was
I
a
could
big
sing
deal.
and draw and
That's
paint.
very nice.
They don't give a shit.
That's very nice. Thank you.
They don't care.
I had more people come out after my Guys We Fucked episode than anything else.
The
Wow.
closet?
Yeah,
that's
or
so cool.
Yeah. Emma,
You know what, Emma? You've inspired me.
Emma, I heard you on Guys We Fucked.
This
and,
is his lesbian.
This is my lesbian voice. And I just wanted to say,
pretty good.
I've decided I'm a lesbian, and I'm gonna make my own water.
Please.
That's transphobic, Mateo.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right. I
had
can't even
people
make a
come out
joke
from it,
about.
though.
I drew C3PO.
Good, that makes me so happy.
I drew C3PO. I've been drawing, by the way, on my Instagram, all these different characters from our childhood that are the LGBTQI community.
You should do Corinne now so she gets a portrait so she can remember them.
Yeah, with the
Next time she
bruises.
goes out.
And I've drawn C3PO and R2D2 and Jafar and Skeletor. And so I wrote my favorite lesbian and gay duo, C3PO and R2D2. And someone wrote in, how dare you assign gender to someone, and who do you think you are? And this is the problem with society. And I literally blocked them because I was like, I don't even have time to.
It's so fun.
I was like,
to
I'm
just block them.
I know, but I'm just trying to have.
I know,
Gays
and I don't
can't
want.
have fun anymore.
I don't want. You don't want any feedback, even the little bit of feedback from one person like that. It fucks it up.
And I have a
Yeah.
whole joke that R2's a lesbian because one, she gets shit done and she came with a tool belt. And it was like, anytime they needed something done, they got R2. The Millennium Falcon, get R2 in there. C-3PO was just me in high school, like, oh my! Like, helping no one.
Also, because like a little while ago, it would have been problematic that you were saying they were gay. Like it'd be like you can't say that it's gay, but now it's switched.
You just can't
way
talk.
over
But
that
they're
you gotta
gay.
be quiet.
I mean, C-3PO
They're
is fluent
gay.
in 6 million forms of communication. That's all grinder communication.
Yeah.
He knows how to talk in every language to meet you in a whatever the equivalent of a bathroom stall is in the Death Star.
He's thought about this.
Oh
Sons
my
of
God.
bitches.
So when you guys broke up, did you both know the other one was going to do the breakup? Like you obviously, how
Well,
timed was it?
I texted Corinne and I said, "Hey, just so you know, I dumped Steven. We got to find a new person to edit the podcast."
That's what the phrasing was about the podcast.
Yeah.
Your
You guys
guys'
are
breakup
all,
was
You guys
synced.
are all business too.
Well, and
We're
then
all
all
business.
business.
like
That's the
I'm
only
getting
thing.
my new
Well,
person to the
'cause
podcast. Why? I'm getting divorced. Oh, all right. And have you guys seen
That's true.
Mateo's boyfriend?
No, I haven't seen
I
him.
have on Instagram.
Fucking gorgeous.
Hunka.
Hunka.
Watch. And then that's when Corinne was like, "Yeah, I dumped James too, a couple months ago, like a month ago."
Mine was secret. I hadn't told anyone for because I like to process feelings by myself.
Oh, wow.
Because I knew it was going to be a big thing, and I didn't want even last night it was so hard because everyone's just like, oh my God, are you out? Are you dating? I'm like, no, guys, I'm really sad. Can you just stop talking about
Oh,
this?
see, I'm like, give me all the dicks.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Everyone's and also it's very annoying because how's Krystyna doing? And I'm like, what about me?
Why are they asking
I know
you?
it wasn't 7 years, guys, but I'm really going through it right now. So if I could just have a moment, but I feel like I already went through a big dramatic breakup, and you only get one in for every
but
friend
wasn't
group,
that-
you
no,
get
my
one.
Aunt Nikki's had like 12.
Yeah. Also,
I don't want to be
She
annoying
needs
though. I don't want to
therapy.
be
that was
Nikki.
like 2 years ago, right?
What? Well, I mean, 2 years ago, I was single. It was the end of 4 years of singledom, where I really, just felt out myself and stuff.
I think you get a few breakups. I think you probably get
You
4
get a
breakups a
few.
year.
Yeah, it just feels like
Every
it just
breakup is
happened,
terrible.
though, and I didn't want to annoy everybody.
Every
No,
breakup
you're not
is awful.
annoying. I think 3 is the limit because there's some people where it's like they're on number 12 and you're like, come on. I
Especially-
just broke up with Tim. I'm like, you just met him.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't do this.
If
You're-
You can't
the
miss
same
him.
thing.
You don't hang out with him.
You
And if you're
never
complaining
met
about the
him.
same shit.
Well, that's
Because-
the only thing. Yeah, and all my anytime I get into a relationship, it's like it lasts for a while. Like I don't
What's
do
your
like
average?
3. I mean, the past 2 ones have been 2 years each. My max is I did a 5-year one.
Damn.
Stint.
Yeah, I'm very.
Damn!
And I haven't had many boyfriends, but the ones I go with, I stay with for a long time.
My longest one was 2 years, and then I usually do 6 months to 2 years. No, 6 months to 1 year.
okay.
What are you, like a car releasing cars?
Yeah,
now?
that is what it's like.
So you get a new model every couple.
Yeah.
But then this
That's kinda
most
fun.
recent one was not 3 months.
I've been single
Okay.
for 9 years,
And we were
and
never
now
even
I'm in
girlfriends.
a relationship.
9 years.
Do you
really?
like it?
Yes, but it's also very tricky because now he's going to be going back to Spain and we're trying to figure out how to
Oh,
keep him
shit,
here.
what do you
and
do?
This and that, and it's a whole thing.
He came over here and then he had to move in with Mateo. So they were
Oh,
they went
fuck.
from not
Whoa.
to long distance to living together.
Yeah, which was fine, but it's like, it's the trying to figure out how to keep him here is now like the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's kind of on you. Like you have to figure out.
yeah,
and
but- yeah.
I would worry. That would make me worry.
I know,
so
I worry too.
Much.
I worry too.
And then everyone brings up marriage. Like we were
Yeah.
away last weekend, and I this must happen to him all the time because within like the first 5 minutes, Mateo's like, "This is my boyfriend," and then his boyfriend has a strong accent. Where are you from? He said Spain, but the person thought he said Minnesota. I think.
Oh yeah, he kept saying Venezuela.
He's
He's like from Venezuela. Everyone's like Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
Yeah, people from Minnesota really sound like hello, nice to meet you. Like what? Like
It's so good to be here.
And then right away, the guy was like, "Oh, you guys are gonna have to get married because
by the way,
make
do you know how
him
much it
stay."
costs to get married to someone from another country? It's
How
like
much?
$7,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
To like make them a citizen or get a green card and do this.
Oh, because they
and get
know
a lawyer
they
and-
know people would just do it all the time. Then if
Right.
it was
Sure.
yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. You should have GoFundMe for that.
I should. Should we start a GoFundMe for
I would
Kiki
donate.
and I to
Oh,
get married?
yeah.
How are you guys doing dating now too? I'm so curious because you're with your boyfriend for so long.
7 years. Oh, it's great. Dick.
She's in the phase that I was in last time around.
I am
Just
so
be
happy.
careful with that dick though.
I know. Oh yeah.
It turns
I know.
into a Pez dispenser, and pretty soon your stomach hurts, and you're like, I've done too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've already taken Plan B twice.
Oh, that I celebrate. But I mean, that part I'm fine with.
Fucking all the hoes in Murray Hill, though. The first time I
Murray
went to
Hill.
get Plan B, I had to go to 4 pharmacies.
Are you serious?
It was sold out. I'm like, you horse. I am one too, but it's like really annoying that all y'all had to try and get knocked out.
It's hard to be a whore in Murray Hill.
It's hard to be a whore in Murray Hill because the resources are for just a little amount of whores.
Yeah.
But we got a lot in our neighborhood.
You
If
do.
any straight guys listen to this, I guess go to a bar in Murray Hill, right?
Oh,
Like, I guess
yeah.
that's
I
the
mean, there
place
are
to-
already too many straight guys in bars in Murray Hill, like the
Yeah.
Joshua Tree. And
I saw like an
Yeah.
Irish pub being built in Murray Hill, and I thought, yeah, that's just with this neighborhood.
Yeah, we need one more.
Another Irish pub.
Are you
my
just like
gosh.
going to bars and meeting guys? Or
Hell
how-
no.
What do you do?
I've never fucked comedians.
Don't.
Oh,
Are you-
No,
are you-
it's so fun. I've only done one.
See, my options are, I think, 4 or 5 people
Yeah, I
in New York
never.
City at this point. But
I like to
don't.
have a rotation, and right now I have one. Justy Dodge was telling me, she's like, you need to have a crush on 2 other people for you to not be like get obsessive.
Totally.
And she's absolutely right. So I'm searching.
Right. For another crush?
Yeah, at Krystyna Hutch, just tweet at me. Yeah,
I just
need
love
it. I
Krystyna
need.
and Corinne. Like the difference right now between both, like you can't see them at home.
Corinne's
but
light is coming back a little bit, though.
I'm trying. I'm drinking Alka-Seltzer, everyone. I'm really trying to bring it for you.
Did you make out with anyone last night?
yes,
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about that.
I liked it.
So, you guys didn't make out with each other, did you?
What?
Because you
Me
said
and
you-
Corinne?
Oh, no. No,
we don't-
Oh, sorry.
we don't
No,
make
the
out.
only
Yeah,
woman
yeah,
I
yeah.
make out with is you, Emma. You know
Fair
that.
enough.
Have you guys made out before?
Wait, you guys have made out? Why haven't we made
Wait,
out?
what?
What the fuck?
You didn't know that Corinne and I make out?
No.
Are you kidding
Wait,
me?
How are
you're
both
joking.
of us-
I'm
Wait,
so pissed.
no. We spent the weekend together.
No, you're not. You're lying.
Yeah.
If you guys,
I never told
No,
you.
have you ever
did-
made out
are
with
you
Corinne?
serious?
I'm
And
trying
not
how
me?
to eat pussy.
Wait, what, Emma?
This was
what?
Honestly,
a
I
long
wanna
time
learn.
ago. This was like a long time
And we
ago.
have the
No
time
way.
to dig into it.
No, but it was so long ago.
No, but I have therapy at 3. I don't know how much time
It
we
was
really
such
have.
a long time ago. It was back when I
No
had been
way.
We didn't make out.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you
God
guys,
damn it.
How do you think
dare
that
you.
would
My
have
equality
And we
is
couldn't read
restored.
Corinne because she's hungover, so we don't know what's going on with her.
Mateo and I freaked the
we were
fuck out.
freaking out.
Wait, also, I have to say
Would you have been
something.
furious if they
I would be
never
so-
told you?
How would that have never?
So mad.
How would it have never come up? Like I've been having a problem
Easy.
over.
Corinne doesn't spill the beans ever on anything.
Well, I've been having problems
I'm a
because
lockbox,
I had been
guys.
saying things on the podcast that then
I
really
do
hurt
that.
the relationship. It
I-
hurt the thing because we would be talking like, "Oh, we're going to keep it casual," and then I would say stuff that wasn't fair because she wasn't here to defend himself and it was exaggerating
Were you-
things.
Yeah, Tommy told me about it, that you were doing that.
Oh,
Really? Well, I fucked up. I really fucked up. So now I am not doing that.
What'd you say? I mean, not that repeating it's really
No,
going
I
to do you
said
any solid.
Literally, she said everything you could say. Like, from like
Oh, Emma.
sexual acts.
Did
to,
you
like,
say her name?
No.
No,
Okay,
we
so-
call her Canada.
No, but it's not fair to her also because
That's
this is.
rude.
But this is the other thing. This is the other thing. Her and I would always. So she was younger. She's 24.
Oh.
At 23 when we first met. But then we would talk about in person like, oh, we're just going to keep this casual and cool. And then I come on the podcast and be like, man, I love her. This is the type of person I want to
Here
be.
shit.
comes
Emma.
the
But
bride.
I'm not even. I wasn't even meaning like a monogamous thing. I just meant like I just like I don't know. I
That's
just
some real L word shit, Emma.
But I don't. I
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes you meet somebody and in a very quick amount of time, you're like, It's
Normally,
like
I
feels safer
hate-
to say I could love you. It feels safer. It feels less vulnerable. But I
Normally,
get it.
I hate the women I'm with. Normally, I'm like this motherfucker. Normally,
have
I'm complaining.
sense
You really
that,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, You have.
Thank you.
You have hated the women. you're
Thank
with.
you. And I'm going. I kind of want
So
to go
you're
back to
so
that.
the opposite that you're so elated to not be hating the person you're with.
And guess what?
What?
She heard it.
Sexually, you know how I was always into people smack, maybe the man.
She's the
But
man.
then in
She's
this,
the man.
in this, she was.
Emma reminds me of Mega Man sometimes.
But she was the one.
Kapow.
She manhandled me.
Oh.
I was still the man.
Well, how was that for you?
It was so interesting because, like, I remember
it's like if you're getting a blowjob.
we went to a diner and then, like, I
She
sat
just
on her lap at
knocked
the
your
diner.
soda over.
You sat on her lap.
Yeah.
What?
At a
She just
diner?
clawed
What
all your
time in
food
the
off
morning?
the table like a cat.
It was like 9 p.m. We went to a diner. We were talking. I still remember the table. She was telling me about her father.
Madonna.
Oh, was this like a booth or like how? Why were you sitting on top of one another?
And
just
then I
seems
went to the bathroom, and then when
Yeah.
I came back, then I like sat in her lap.
That's
Wow.
That's I wish you never shared that with us.
I've shared so many fucking things that crossed line.
Is she going to be okay with that? You saying that?
That I sat on the lap.
Oh, that sense that she calls her lawyer from,
I
from,
think
from
so.
sitting in a diner.
I'll text and ask. Yeah, I would think.
No,
I have,
that's
like,
fine. You're not
PTSD.
saying anything. Yeah.
Wait, are you
Yeah.
still seeing this
From saying
person?
that.
We still talk. We're friends.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're
Yeah.
just friends?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Facebook was still a thing, we would say it's complicated.
Oh god.
I had blocked her on
yeah,
Facebook.
they had relationship status.
Well,
You're
Remember
so
that?
dramatic. You had blocked her on Facebook.
We're not even. We wouldn't even say it's complicated because she'd be like, "What's complicated, Emma?" Like,
Oh, God. Cold.
Well,
Cold, hard heart.
you know. But this is never. But you know,
I think you like her because she's treating you the way you usually treat other women.
Oh.
I'm so.
Corinne
No,
with
she's
the-
right. Yeah. Totally. But you know, with other women, I used
I would
to
say that
I
to
would-
straight guys, by the way.
Yeah.
When they say I don't like gay men looking at me, I'm like, why? Because you don't like how you treat women?
Hey, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah,
Damn.
everyone knows it's a compliment when a gay person looks at you sexually.
Oh, yeah, well, I was going to say, that you get two looks from a gay. They're either sexually
Well,
into you or they are side-eyeing
yeah,
you,
yeah, they want you to
with all
die.
their might.
The
Yeah.
judgmental one hurts
This
a
girl
lot.
was
I heard
also-
it pierces your soul.
She was a lesbian because I've been with mostly not.
Well, that's
those.
good.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was.
bi?
Emma and I
Usually,
met in
I usually
Montana.
prefer that. Because then I always get to. I usually prefer that.
Why?
Because I get to like role play I'm a guy and pretend I'm a guy.
Oh,
I
so
like
you
having
really
sex
like that.
way. But with this was a fucking lesbian.
By the way, role playing with a Spaniard is kind of ruins
mean-
everything because, like, if you want him to be a cop, he has to be the Spanish
cop. And
You
he
know
has to
what
be
I
the
mean?
Spanish everything.
It's everything. You know, it's like, can you
Oh,
be like,
boo-hoo.
you're under arrest? I'm like, just give it up, stick it in, just.
Will you tell the story about the time that you tried to meet a girl on Tinder? I love that story.
It's okay, Cupid.
Okay, Cupid.
I created a profile.
How old was this?
I was 22.
Yeah, okay. I was like, okay, Cupid.
I
Would
know.
you start dating women now, you think?
I have had a lot of women hit on me, and honestly, yeah.
And I'm
I
single.
can see it. And women must hit on you a lot.
Yeah, I know. I seem like a lesbian. Everyone knows
No,
this.
you seem very
you
straight
also
to
put
me.
your- we have
really?
one thing
I
in
get hit on
common.
by lesbians a lot. Yeah.
We have one thing in common. We're always showing our ass on Instagram.
I got to show people the goods. Come on.
That's what I'm. Hello. That's how I snagged a
And
boyfriend.
if you look good, fucking show it off.
I agree.
I'm starting to do that now too.
You
One
show
time
more
I
skin?
wore a belly shirt last night, and I was like,
Ooh.
"Oh shit!"
a belly shirt, girl.
It was a sweatshirt, but it showed
I'll
my
show
stomach.
you the ways. Come on over. We'll come on over.
His Instagram is so curated.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how
I've
he meets
completely
guys.
changed my Instagram, so it's like half my artwork. So I'm not just a thought; I'm a thought
Right.
with talent.
Yeah.
And
What is
then
a thought?
A thought's
That
like
hoe
a-
over
That
there.
hell over
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Oh.
But I
We're all
really
that
like
over
designed
there.
it well now, and it looks pretty. So
I
I've
had
tried
no
it.
idea what that thought was.
it just means like a kind of like a.
You're a hoe.
Oh, yeah. That hoe over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
That hoe over there.
Yeah, it's pretty hurtful, but you know,
I love
it's
it.
Oh, I
A
love
lot of
it.
thoughts
I
of Murray
think it's
Hill
great.
stealing the Plan B.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind when we use it, but like the way it's usually used in like rap songs in like a pretty demeaning
Oh
way.
yeah.
They rap
not
thought.
rude.
That's where thought comes
Yeah.
from.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even know
Someone
that.
went that hoe
Yeah, that's
over
what-
there.
yeah.
No, too many syllables. Thought.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I think that's how it happened.
So you think you get mistaken for a lesbian more than Krystyna?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
I could see it, but it's wrong.
Okay, well, because I mean, I guess I don't
Thanks,
know,
Emma.
but like when I'm walking around like West Village, especially during the summer, lesbian central.
I think-
and they're
and-
very aggressive.
Is it more feminine ones that hit on you?
Yeah, it's
I
more
could see more feminine ones hitting on you, but you see.
But it's
more
weird because
wiggly
if I was
to me.
going to hook up with a
I get
girl, I would
both.
need it to be a butch woman. I can't. I don't want to hook up
There's
with a femme
something
girl.
about a hot butch chick that I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, like I love an
you take me to
androgynous
dinner.
look. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No, but I made the profile, and my friend Jeff actually went. he took his friend Arshan and he sat at the bar that I was at. I don't know why I asked them there for protection. For what, I don't know. When I went out with
from
the girl.
a woman?
I know, but I just was so like, what am I doing?
It's a new experience.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And I needed
You
a
wanna
familiar
feel-
face there.
Yes, that's okay.
And then I
friend.
told her, she put our bar stools, we faced each other, and she put her leg in between my leg.
What'd
her
she look
knee.
like?
She had long, dark blonde hair. And
So feminine a little bit?
Yeah, she was feminine.
So you weren't like you wanted
She
a
was
man
gay.
one. Right.
A man one?
Like you didn't want a butchy one.
I didn't care.
Okay.
She messaged me, and
You
I was
just
like,
wanted
okay.
to fucking-
I just wanted to see.
Right.
I want like Leah Delaria to like rough me up.
Oh, I would let her fucking do things to me.
I don't know how people are attracted.
And then
to
I
that.
just said, like,
I don't even
I've
know who
never
that
worst
is.
nightmare.
I've
Leah
never done this
Delaria?
before. Can I take you home and lick your pussy?
Wait,
You
what's
said
the-
that?
Yeah.
Let me look up
And I
her name.
did.
Leah
Tastes like
Delaria.
pennies.
She's from Orange is the New Black. You'll know her if you see her, I think.
So did she know this was your first time?
Yeah.
So and were
Oh,
you
yes,
nervous?
yes,
Like
yes.
so you
So
just-
nervous, terrified.
Did you just were you
Because
out?
I watch lesbian porn, but that's all scissoring and oil, and that's not actually what lesbians
Well, it's
do.
not, but, and most of the time they're not really lesbians. They have like
Right.
fingernails out to here, and they're like,
Yeah.
"You like that?" I mean, it's just like there's no.
But
it's not lesbian.
I would tell
Scissoring
you-
looks fun.
I did it. I love it. I've done
Okay.
so
Oh,
many
okay,
different
good.
ways of doing it. I'm so fucking
wanted-
into it now.
I didn't
I've
wanna
done
be
it-
hack,
I've
but
done
I-
it.
Yeah, but I would
Doesn't
rather
seem
watch lesbian
hygienic.
porn that's actual lesbians
Oh.
because otherwise you're getting it through the male perspective. And then
Exactly.
it's like it's even worse. I feel
Yeah.
it's like it's not a real
Not
lesbians.
hygienic. That's how straight you are. It doesn't seem hygienic. Think of the stuff you probably
You
do
have
with
a dick
guys.
in you.
Oh,
When
that's
that
disgusting
seems very,
too.
like-
Sex is disgusting. I say that all
Not
the time.
I would do. I would.
That's more like Italian or Jewish mother.
Yeah.
This is not hygienic.
This I done.
Can
so
you
many,
get me
I
a
love
Just like the
towel?
rubbing. I don't
they're gonna
know.
light.
Sounds
They're
great.
gonna light a
It's
fire.
so fun, but this was the first time I ever did it where the person was more on top of me, and that was very hard for me because I was always like being like nope and going to flip around.
But Emma,
Does that cause UTIs?
What's the
You get UTI? You're
Oh
trying
no
to-
no no.
Because I was wondering, because like getting cum inside you, and like if you don't
That can
pee
give
it
you
out, that
UTI.
gives it UTI. So I didn't know
Well,
if
they
like
don't-
female fluids also.
It would the cum would only get inside you if there's a cum over where they're each other, then you're like using your hands to it. They don't. The woman
You,
doesn't
like,
actually
take the
come
cum
in
and
the
you
other.
just-
No,
one.
put it
I
in
know,
there.
but like it's still if it's right next to each other,
Right.
that's gonna seep in.
Yeah,
Or
there's
if-
a lot of
or if you
seeping,
leave
for
it on-
sure.
if
There's
you-
Yeah.
leaking places. Like you're.
Seep in.
Oh,
It
sex
leaks
is
from hole
only
to
leaking.
hole.
Corinne
Yeah.
is very straight.
I love getting just jizzed on and
that's
laying
the thing.
in it.
I just really am.
I'm always.
I
like,
so
this is a lot.
appreciate how gay friendly or not gay friendly. Like you're such a good. You're such
I'm
an
always
ally.
like, I'm one of
Oh,
my best
thanks.
ladies.
I'm
I
like,
really,
I gotta get
I
some
just,
claws.
yeah, I just. I'm not. Everyone's like everyone's a little bit gay. I'm like, I mean, I made out one time with one girl in a gay club, like a male gay club, and we were like so drunk, and she was from Spain, and she was with her husband. She was
It
on
was my
vacation.
boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
All I
Yeah.
remember is her mouth was really cold.
Wow.
She was sucking on ice. You know, she was reading Cosmo in 1997.
Yeah.
You know, but that's more than like a lot of like quote unquote straight guys would say. You know what I mean? Straight guys like they really just can't fathom anything gay. And it's like,
There's a straight guy that I am sleeping with who wants to have a three-way. We want to have three-ways with another guy and another girl. Like,
Oh, good
okay,
for
but
you.
this is my question.
but it makes me so happy that he's like,
me too.
he doesn't
I
get
love
weirded
that.
out about
But
that.
when you want to bring
I
in
love
another
that.
guy, my question is what is his interest in the other guy? Does he want
he wants to see me get fucked.
I love that.
okay.
I
and
all
I
right.
want that to happen.
That's the kind of porn I like. I like that cuckold porn.
Oh, that's
I
what
like
I
that.
watch.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I like
Oh,
that cuckold
I know.
porn.
There's not a lot of cuckold porn on the internet.
Oh,
There's not?
I can send
because
you
I've
some.
watched all the videos.
Yes.
I've watched all there is.
I
I need new.
Me too.
videos.
I like it where the wife is being submissive, and I like the way the wife is being dominant, and then you know to the husband. I like
Yeah.
all the different scenarios
Yeah, you
of
watch
the
me
cuckold
fuck him.
porn. Yep.
Oh, so
I like.
hot.
Have you ever seen this, Mateo?
No.
Oh, it's great.
It's great. There's this one woman who I watch like a lot.
Which one?
Her husband's never in it. She's blonde. She's got a tattoo in her shoulder, and she's always talking to her husband while she's getting fucked and like describing what's happening
okay,
to her.
yeah, okay.
And then he comes and fucks her at the end. Same
Well,
thing every
you know
time.
what's crazy is two of my favorite porn stars have started following me on Instagram.
Which one?
Brent Everett and Brent Corrigan.
Good thing you be
Oh my God.
curating.
Are you? Well,
I mean, I don't message them or anything, but it's like I have to follow back.
of course.
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I've been masturbating to these guys for like 10 years.
Have
Like,
you ever
yeah,
met
they-
a porn
really
star you
cool.
masturbated to? Because I can't masturbate to him after that.
Totally.
No, but I'm friends with a porn star, but I've never masturbated. His name is Boomer Banks, and his dick
Oh,
is
his
literally
dick
used
is
as a
so
belt.
big.
You've heard of
it's-
Yeah, but when we interviewed you, I remember Googling him and
Oh,
looking
that's
up
right.
his dick,
because
and I was like
that's right.
scared.
Yeah.
'Cause
I screamed.
How big?
We're friends, but I got a nosebleed in his bed.
Wow. Because his dick was so big?
Yes, and it didn't even go near me, but the intimidation caused me to get a nosebleed. No, I was in LA and it was dry. And I never get nosebleeds. And I'm literally, Boomer's like, I have a hotel, you could sleep in my bed, because I was sleeping on a couch at Bob the Drag Queen's Airbnb. And I was
Sounds
like,
fun.
yeah, I'm like, I want to go on a bed. And the second I lay down, blood.
Blood everywhere.
Well, at least it was a hotel.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
He's a porn star. He's like, it's okay, Mateo. He doesn't have that accent, but I like to give it to him.
he
does
probably
in your
makes
head.
people bleed a lot.
Oh, yeah. But
Oh, I
we're-
went to the ER for anal. It's hard.
Really?
It's hard to do it.
Well,
yeah.
what were you doing wrong? I could teach you.
I didn't have enough foreplay. I should have had a butt plug in me all day.
Yeah.
Should have been walking around with a butt plug in me.
Girl,
and I
that
need to
is
eat more fiber.
dedication.
But you don't
Well-
need to. I've had anal without lube or without butt.
I had the first time I ever did anal, no lube, no nothing.
Well, because when you're a girl, you leak on
called
I
being
just
a
used
boss.
my own lube because I was like wet and it just leaks down into your
Again,
butt.
sex is all about leaking.
So it makes
Just leaky
So I
pipes.
lubed myself technically.
That's
It
good.
wasn't
That's-
dry.
That's
but-
like a Groupon. Like, you're really saving.
Did he? That's called being. Did you guys catch Krystyna say that's called being a boss? That was a-
Thank you for catching.
It's called being a boss. Did he spit all over his cock, or did he like spit?
No.
That was, I don't know what about that
dick?
bothered me.
No, he rubbed it like he just rubbed it in like my vaginal fluids.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, you
stuck
dip it in?
Yeah.
It's like when you're making like breaded chicken. You dip it in the egg and then you dip it in the flour.
Oh, that really
Yeah.
sounds nice. I remember at Studio 54, we had no lube, but the floor is already so sticky. And you just sort of grab
Have you
down
seen him
and
do Joe
shove
Mackey?
it in.
no.
It's so fucking good.
oh,
What do you think sex with him is like? I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah,
I'm just
like,
curious.
Emma.
No, I didn't mean in a bad way. I just mean,
Well, now I don't want to. I feel bad.
Oh no, I'm not making fun. I'm just curious what it's like.
I do a great Joe Mackey, and it shocks people. And
very
now
good.
I
Can you do it? Can you...
So, gang, how's it going?
Oh my god!
Sam Morrill's, he's not the one. This guy over here's the one. Joe Mackey, everyone. Yeah.
Have you auditioned for SNL?
No, everyone keeps asking me that,
I
and
want
it's
you
like,
to.
you want to know why? I do a lot of female characters, and I was told by someone high up that they would not like female characters from a man.
But you pick up on it so quick. You pick up on the audition
Yeah.
so quick. So I think if you watched a ton of them, you would get it.
You
quick.
could get any
know.
voice down.
Yeah,
No,
because
also,
that's
it
what
really
that shows.
seems like a fucking nightmare there.
yeah,
You-
agree.
And then, well, now some of the people are engaged to Ariana Grande, so I guess that's not also bad.
Engaged?
Yeah.
They got
He
engaged.
is engaged to Ariana Grande.
Yeah, that was like the big news of
Can
yesterday.
you
Christina.
imagine now?
Can you imagine?
Wait, so you are having
I
you're
know.
having so much sex that you didn't see the news at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her conveyor belt of dicks have distracted
What the
her.
fuck is he doing?
from-
Everyone
I
knew
know.
that.
Wait, no, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Yeah, it's a great move for him. Lock it in. Lock it in.
I will stand by their love. I stand by it because I'll tell you why.
Because you would do some crazy shit like
because
this.
they're
Yeah.
24.
Because you want to know what? Because what?
They're both 24. They're young, so they're probably totally
They're
in love
young,
for
and
24.
also, listen,
Pete's that young still?
Yeah, he's young.
He
He's
doesn't
Oh, Pete
age.
just
He's
turned
always
12.
24.
Jesus, I know. I felt like he's been
I noticed
24
that.
for years.
Yeah, for 5 years he's been 24.
Oh, he's like Britney Spears kids. They've always been 7.
Yeah.
They'll never get
Never
over it.
1, never 10.
He was 19 for 2 years. I'm positive of it.
He was, but I stand by because listen, Pete, he's had an interesting life. I think it's been difficult, and he's found literally a gem of a human being. I think it's great. I stand by it.
What
I'm
happened to
also
Cassie
saying it, so
David,
I'm
though?
invited to the wedding.
Do you? Fuck yeah. Do you think it's gonna last?
If-
All right, it's
so what
kind
do
of
you
mean
think?
to make a bet, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
we'll
don't
do
see,
it all
but
fair
see,
then.
it's the same thing. Whenever I say I'm dating a Spaniard, someone always says, "Well, you're doing it for a green card." They don't have to defend their
Right.
love.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I'm being a judgy.
I hope it works.
I would date Ariana Grande. She wouldn't.
I would
She would
too.
date me after the jokes I've said about her. But.
Oh, well,
I haven't said
they're
anything
probably
that
really
mean.
funny.
Well,
They're probably really funny.
all I say is that she has addiction of a fog machine, which is not like that mean. I say she's talented.
Yeah, she is.
She's
Yeah.
an angel.
Ugh, I love her.
I
But
love
then you
her.
got like
Where's
Jost
Angel?
is dating Scarlett Johansson, and then
know.
I'm like, who are the female cast members swooning? Oh, no one. Okay.
All right, so we want to tell you that today's episode is brought to you by Warby Parker, a great pair of sunglasses
Yes,
that I'm
our-
currently wearing right now.
Mateo is being too cool for school, and they frame your face beautifully.
They do, because I have like a longer face, so I need like almost like square sunglasses. I don't look good in round. So
you know
this
what
is
I
good.
appreciated? On the website, they've got a thing where you can see you can basically say what kind of face you have, and they put it in very nice terms. They're not like face like moron, face like this. It's like actual pictures and shit. And then you can pick glasses that complement your face, which for me, who knows nothing about that stuff, that was very helpful for me.
Yeah,
then I could pick ones.
Go to warbyparker.com/ITC. A couple things too is like, you know, it's like $95 just to start. I mean, they always say it's like less than an iPhone. And the pair goes really well with a glass of wine. I'm trying to make it sound like cheese.
Also, it's nice. One thing that's nice too is, at first I was like, okay, what, you know, I don't feel self-conscious trying glasses on at a store, so what is the benefit of the at-home thing? And then I discovered the benefit of the at-home thing. One, it was very easy to do because on the website it's like easy to navigate. But two, I got my box and then I changed my mind 3 times at home onto the pair that best works. So I like took each pair out for a little test drive, and that you can't do in the store. So then I picked the one that I liked, and then I actually asked you guys for feedback on which glasses you thought that I should pick, and then I was able to send them back, which I'm about to do this afternoon.
Yeah,
so
same.
that was nice.
And they also have an app, so it's
They've
like
got
if
an
you just want
app.
to make
Do
it
it
easier,
all
go on
the app.
So make sure you check out Warby Parker and get yourself a nice pair of sunglasses.
And check this out. Each one you get a pair of glasses, they donate one to a child in need. So that's pretty cool. And then you'll help us out by using the website with our little promo code in it and know that Warby Parker's supporting us. And we like to support with you guys. And the website is, what is it again, Mateo?
warbyparker.com/ITC.
/ITC, like inside the closet. So I'll wear our glasses and get inside the closet. And a nice pair of glasses, actually, you know, I'm trying to do little things that are nice for myself. And like a nice pair of that's like, it's like a nice little statement of being like, yeah, I'm doing this for me. I'm going to protect my eyesight.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough to have it. Let's be smart and save it.
Let's all
like
think of a
Bryant's
celebrity
married.
at that level that we should all be
Yeah,
dating.
I was gonna say, I got to find someone hot because I'm trying to Gaga it. I want to be the ugly one in every relationship I'm
girl,
in.
listen.
I want to Gaga forever.
You want...
Taylor, he's so fucking hot.
I want to get a pop. I'm such a like get crushed on like the energy. I need to know if they're a little like wiggly, just a little bit.
What's wiggly?
Wiggly like means like a little fruity.
Oh, I thought you meant like sexually, like gender.
Yeah, because you said I was a little wiggly. I thought that you meant that I would go for like a butch chick or like a femme chick.
I mean, I just mean
means.
like less straight, like a
Less
little
straight.
less straight.
Oh, I see.
Like Corinne's not wiggly.
Straightish.
Corinne's straight.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Because wiggly
Yeah,
is the
like a
opposite.
little,
Corinne can
like-
barely keep herself sitting up straight.
Like, you know who's really
Straight on the inside.
Who's Alex Carabanio's really straight, but I think some people think that he isn't because he's a little
Who is
effeminate.
that?
He's a comedian.
Oh yeah, no,
Wait, why
I don't
is
get any
straight?
gay vibes from him.
We're
Yeah.
talking about other comedians?
It's just someone else who I could see how people
I
would
forgot
think.
we were recording for a second.
Yeah, we can't.
No,
There was one instance where I just
like
like had a separate conversation with Mateo as you guys were talking, and I was like, oh yeah, she probably stop doing that.
he talks about it. He's just effeminate, but he's like very straight.
Well, some people think I'm gay. I really find that offensive.
That's so. I'm sorry, man.
I
know.
You curated your Instagram to be straight.
Listen, I am crushing pussy over here.
It sucks when the world doesn't see you for who you are.
Yeah.
Amen. No, if I was gonna have a crush on a celebrity, I need to know that they're just a little, you know.
I'm trying to think of we all
Lovato's
could be
my
power
name.
couples here. You know what I mean?
Demi
Yeah,
Lovato's wiggly
yeah.
as fuck.
Demi
I know.
Lovato's a
Wait,
great one.
who would we all date if we were a power couple?
I love
a
Demi
power
Lovato. I'm very
couple.
into
Power.
I feel like I'd have to date like Patrick Scott King, like someone in their early hundreds, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like just me and like just Count Dracula walking around. But like I met him, by the way, at a drag event in L.A.
Really?
Yeah, Methuselah.
You know who I have a crush on who's a gay man?
Who?
But I think he's the funniest person on the fucking planet, John Early.
Oh,
You guys
love
would be
John
a
Early.
power couple. If I had to cast your power couple, it would be you and John
But
Early.
they're
Can I
both,
tell you, John
they're
Early-
both girlier.
John Early makes me laugh so fucking
Me too. He's so
He makes me
hard.
laugh so hard
Him
that I'm
and
sexually
Cole.
aroused by
Cole
him.
Escola makes me laugh. All of Cole's
yeah.
characters, it just gets so dark so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
He's so funny on
Yeah.
Twitter.
So funny.
John Early's such a good actor.
He's a fabulous
Search
actor.
Party is like the best.
I love Search Party.
best fucking show on TV.
And he was on At Home with Amy Sedaris.
Oh,
too.
yeah?
Both
Yeah,
him
it was
and
fun.
Cole were.
Yeah,
Cole
funny.
was dressed up as a woman, and Amy was like, "Oh, tell her where we met." And Cole's whatever his character's name was, he goes, "Well, I used to own that pastry shop dangerously close to the river."
Those like playful details, like John Early is good with that too. Just like these
John Early
playful...
7 impressions. Like, this is how Beyonce sleeps, and just like let her goes like this, and, like, you know, like a.
I guess I could see you guys as a couple a little bit.
I would ask you to sell merch.
Yeah.
if you were
Tim
a couple.
Dillon picked out my. We need to have him on the show, by the way.
Sure.
He picked out exactly 5 years ago. He's like, Mateo doesn't want some normal American. He needs some swarthy European or Latino who doesn't speak English and wants a green card. I'm like, yeah, Tim was right. I literally like am dating exactly. Because Tim wants to date, like, and I don't mean to speak on Tim's
who does
behalf,
he
but
date?
like Waspy, Connecticut,
Yeah.
like Wall Street, twink.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be
Yeah.
good. I could see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who would be your power couple?
It's tough because I'd have to think that literally the only two ones that's like openly or wiggly are Lindsay Lohan and Demi Lovato.
Okay, Lindsay Lohan, we can't even bring her up
She's
without
really
me.
not. She's.
Does anyone follow her on Instagram?
I do, yeah.
I
Because
did
I'm
after Corinne brought it to my attention.
I have a whole bit about
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan.
Good, you should.
I'm obsessed with Lindsay Lohan.
You actually might be the reason I follow Lindsay
It might-
Lohan on Instagram.
That's how I.
I have a long history with her though, because my ex-boyfriend used to date her.
Oh!
Yeah.
Whoa!
So I have a very tangled web that includes.
What did he
Lindsay
say?
Lohan.
What was she like?
She's not.
she was so
nice.
sweet.
I mean, they got along. She was mean to me, but
Can I show you a picture? So, along with Lindsay, I'm obsessed with Dina, her mother,
Oh,
and my
God.
cousin
Dina's
Brian.
got
who-
some shit
Di-
going on.
oh,
Dina's fucked up.
So this is I did a RuPaul's Drag Race event, right? And she was there, and I had to interview her. And she was. I won't say she was. She seemed tired, but she was dressed like a manager of Claire's. Anyway, so my cousin Brian.
You had to interview Dina Lohan.
I did, and they didn't air it because it was so fucked up. So my cousin Brian was like, "Oh, I would love to meet Dina." She was sitting by herself, literally going, "Allie's doing fine." So we walked up, and we're like, Miss Lohan, can we please get a picture with you? And this is the best picture we got.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, she looks like a Madame Tussauds wax figure.
whoa.
But I loved her. Oh, I was obsessed.
With
Oh,
Dina.
I
Dina,
would
yeah.
talk Dina
Because-
up if I were in a
Oh,
room with
it's
her.
Dina, you know what I mean? It was such a catch, but I can't wait to meet Lindsay. One of these days, I talk about her in my Netflix special. So
You
I
could
should
probably meet
run
her. I
far
mean,
away.
she's probably like around.
She probably has
No,
a
she's
sense
in
of humor.
Mykonos right now.
Yeah, she's
opening
doing
up
a-
the Lohan Club.
Yeah,
Oh
she's
my
got her
God.
own clan over there.
She's gonna open a club.
She has a Greek accent now. Sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes
if it was
she
in
does.
Mykonos, it was probably like $5 to open the club.
Yeah.
So that's why she did it there.
And it's
Let's go somewhere I can afford shit.
Yeah.
it's just a McDonald's and they throw a Lohan over it. But and because she's very like there was an interview with her where she was like, I'll find it because it really is fascinating. Because like a year ago, she also lost a finger in a boating accident in Greece.
What?
Really?
But she got
She
it
get it
back.
back?
Yeah.
I don't even believe
She's
it.
also
then.
the face of lawyer.com. Carly Aquilino pointed that out.
Lawyer.com.
When Carly pointed that out, I was like, I can't even.
I said, maybe there's something for me to do more here. So
I like her
recently
voice.
come back. And Athens, my first time coming to Athens, Dennis is my friend. And that's all he is my friend and business partner. But his mother...
What is his accent?
...is a very close person to me, and his sister as well, and his father.
It's like a middle school play.
Another partner of ours,
She just sounds
For
very
Jafar.
serious.
Like she forgets
I
it
mean-
and then she like brings it back.
She's going through so many accents in her career.
Just one British accent.
trying.
Well, but that's not even a British. What the hell was that? That was something else.
I think it was Greek.
is very hard
He is just a friend, only a friend.
We explore new territory.
Yeah.
When I was growing up in Poland.
Oh yeah, it was more like under the sea accent, Little Mermaid. Yeah.
She's also campaigning herself to be Ariel for Little
Oh,
Mermaid.
that's right. That's right. That's why
Remember?
she's campaigning
That's why I had to
herself.
follow
that.
Just like
Who would your celebrity, if you could be a celebrity power couple, Yours, Corinne, would it be like a director, actor?
I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, I would like an author, or like a director, or like a screenwriter,
Yeah.
someone who doesn't talk a lot. Put the words on the page, not in my ear. Thank you. That's my dream. Just silence. I don't know. My celebrity crush is John Ronson, but he's married.
I don't know. I'm gonna Google because I don't know who John
that is.
Ronson
He's an author.
I'm
He's
like obsessed
a
with
brilliant
him.
mind. One of,
It's
like,
not.
Really?
It's just he's like.
You have to meet him.
Well, I know him in
He's-
real life.
We actually
Really?
interviewed him
Yeah.
right here at this very table.
Really?
He's just the smartest, most
very smart.
He has the most delightful Jonah Lara, like he's the most delightful accent.
My crush
I
is
love him.
Rafael Nadal, the tennis
Oh
player.
yeah, he's
He
hot.
just has a gigantic butt. It's huge.
Oh, I love
my
men
gosh.
with big butts.
It's
I want to date a
giant.
guy with a big butt.
Big butts are a lot of fun.
Trevor Noah's got a big butt.
Yeah,
he is
but
so hot, but he's a
so
girlfriend.
hot.
Yeah.
He's super
I
hot.
met him at a party, and he was wearing a leather jacket from like fucking Rag and Bone or some shit.
Nice.
It looked so good, and I think it was like Ryan Reese, like, "Hey, this is Trevor." I'm like, and I've never melted in front of.
He's
someone.
not
he's
dating a comedian. I'm
sexy.
guessing.
No, he's
right?
dating a
No.
hot lady.
Of course.
model.
A hot
Yeah.
lady.
I mean, he's a hot lady.
Would you
He
be in
is
a
a hot-
relationship with a comedian or only sex?
Yes.
You would do relationship?
Yeah, it sounds fun. We can make fun of everybody,
True.
and we
Yeah,
can
it
like
sounds fun.
You
And,
know,
and it,
I wonder if that would be the thing. Is like real quick. My boyfriend's starting to realize that comedy is a full-time job.
Right.
And
People really don't know that. They think you're like, go do your jokes.
yeah.
Right.
Do your
And-
little skits.
I know, but he's like he never guilts me for it. But like now it's like I'm like, oh, you can come to the show, and he's like, no, I will stay home.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like he's like, I don't. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like last night we walked up to the stand and there were so many people, and even I was intimidated. Like I went home after an hour because I was like, I can't do this.
It's
But
a lot.
He literally looked at the crowd and goes, I'm going to go home. And I was like, yeah, maybe,
That's not-
yeah.
Aw.
It's like going to a work event all the time. Plus also
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
mental preoccupation. I think people don't get that.
oh, I can't have somebody like trailing me while I go
Yeah.
do sets.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
like
also
that.
crazy.
Are you?
Yes.
How?
Yes.
You've been a very good boyfriend to him.
I've been, yes, but I'm full of anxiety, and it's hard for me to like balance a lot of stuff. And of course, but the other part of me is like I put my hands in a million things.
That doesn't mean
so
you're
then
crazy,
I overwhelm
though.
myself, and then it's
Ugh,
like I
story of my
have
life.
no
Yep.
balance.
Yeah,
and just
then
not
you
having a lot to give.
You just wind up sitting at home staring at the wall, even
Kinda,
though your
like-
to-do list is full of shit
Yes.
to do,
and even
you
when
just
if
can't move.
if I have 4 hours of, I kind of want to just sit and do nothing. I want to
Yeah.
watch He-Man and like go on Instagram,
Yeah.
or draw.
just like
That's
that's
why
why I'm buying a piano. I'm so excited because I need to. Do
you play piano?
Yeah, yeah.
well,
and
then I'll be coming over.
Oh hell yeah! I have a huge apartment. I'm gonna be having parties like
And then
every
I'll
day.
be
Living
singing.
by yourself is so huge, though.
I've never done it in my life.
This is my first time doing it too, and you having someone all like live with you all of a sudden. It just because I remember when I was living with the girlfriend for a while, an ex. I would just be there, and I could be like, I could feel her thinking.
Oh, that got when Steven, the last year, I felt Steven's presence, and I would tell him it's like a cancerous sap on my soul.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I told him that like a million times, and he still didn't get it. But
He's like, but I love you.
yeah.
You're like, get away from
yeah,
me.
yeah. I'm
Was
going
he
to go masturbate on the
surprised?
couch now.
When you guys broke up,
He acted surprised, but I know he wasn't. He was just disappointed because he didn't want the breakup to happen.
He did, it was
Right.
now that it became like
not a-
who's gonna break up with who kind of thing.
It was always I'm going to break up with him.
Yeah.
He would never.
That
he was going to
sucks.
propose and stuff. And,
Damn. it's the
You're better
worst.
dodge the ball. Yeah.
It's the worst when you actually get when people aren't on the same page because like then you still love
I
the person.
feel
so it's
terrible,
so fucking hard.
and that's one of the reasons why it took me so long to dump him because I felt so bad. And I'm like, well, that's a terrible reason to stay with someone that's so insulting. I
Totally.
feel bad for you, so I'm just going to drag this out. No,
And then it's not fair to them because then they can't go find someone that actually does want to be with them.
exactly. Yeah, and then you go out there and you're like, new dick.
Right. Yeah.
It's so fun being single. It's the
Being
best thing in the
single
world.
is great. And
I
No,
love it.
I was
great.
single for 9 years. After a while,
I mean,
that becomes
I'm
a full-time
sure.
job.
Yeah, I mean, being in a relationship for 7 years was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I talked to so many women last night at the stand party, and half of them were like, I think I want to break up with my boyfriend. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to encourage that, but
You're starting a revolution.
I maybe.
A lot of people did break up with their boyfriends after our episode.
Yeah,
Really?
they did.
Yeah.
Well, because you
Well,
don't.
you gave people the confidence who, if
Exactly.
they broke up with them, then they needed something extra to let them do it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
also saying I'm not happy, so instead of just being in a relationship, be in a relationship.
I'm going to take
not.
action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Taking
always
action.
is inspiring too. Because breakups are fucking rough.
But I've had 9 marriages. It was rough. But I just take pills and I forget about it.
I wonder
pills.
how people would react if you had a girlfriend.
I don't know.
What do you think would happen?
Oh, they would love it. That'd be
You
like a
think
real
so?
public. Yeah, that would be great.
Emma's
That would be a good PR move.
Well,
I love when I first saw like pictures like Kristen Stewart would like hold hands with a girl like Cara Delevingne. I'm
Yeah.
Hey, Kristen Stewart like cut her hair and did
She's
something with
so
her
hot.
eyes, and she looks so hot. Yeah,
like, she's so hot. Oh,
Emma, we should just start. You should start dating men, and I'll start dating women. That'll get us some
for publicity.
Yeah.
That'll get us about
Right.
3 more listeners.
I'd find some like tiny little one.
a very woman man.
Yeah.
Tiny little.
I can't think of one. I mean, obviously, I can't think of one.
She
but-
said the only way that she can have sex with a man is if he's real gay, butt up. What was it? Wearing
close
a dress.
your eyes.
Wearing a
Yeah,
dress.
he'd
Yeah,
have
so
to be like a real
you're
faggy
very
little
gay.
guy, and he'd
Yeah.
have to be in a skirt, and everything would be shaved, and his penis would have to be taped away, so I couldn't. Even though I could literally only see
Yeah,
his asshole.
you should never
And then there'd
fuck
be
a guy.
TVs everywhere playing like porn, and then he'd have to like call me like daddy,
yeah.
And then some woman
Yeah.
would be
Whatever.
whispering in your ear while you're
yeah.
fucking.
And then I would just wear a strap on or use sex toys and fuck him.
Wow, sounds romantic.
Also, it sounds expensive. I mean, that's
Sounds
an
like a lot of
expensive
work to
fantasy.
just
Big production.
Like fucking
Yeah.
a girl would just eliminate
Like you'd have
so
to go
many
to, like,
of those
a Best
things.
Buy in that TV section in order to
hate
do
Best
it.
Buy.
But if I
Oh, it's the
had
worst.
a,
They're all mean to you.
They're so fucking mean, and they
they
don't deliver
do
your
have bad
TV on
customer
time.
service.
Yeah.
If I had someone who's like company I really enjoyed, because that's the thing, you want to like talking to the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not easy. Or you want to hate talking to them so much, and then that's part of the sexual element that we have sex. Just hate them.
Oh, that could be fun.
But not like
Despise.
someone at this point. I don't want to be on. I don't want to be fake. And
You shouldn't be.
And I don't want to do any of that. So like, I'd rather be alone than do any of that.
But are you putting that on yourself? Because is anybody really asking that of you?
to me to put up with that stuff?
Or no, for you to always be on.
No, and the last couple relationships I haven't.
Oh, good.
Like I haven't been, but it just used to be when I used to like date so much more. I feel like with dating, you know, it's like, or it's if I've got a night free to go on a date, it's like now you're competing with my friends I don't get to see. You're competing with me just being alone for a minute, doing work. Like that never ends, you know?
Yeah.
So
Shit.
you're competing
What is
with,
you feel like you have to be entertaining, especially when like you say that you're a comedian, and then I'm like, well, but I'm just not
That's why I like hooking up with a
trying to
comedian,
tell
though.
jokes in real life.
He makes me laugh. After
so
we
he's
fuck.
a funny comedian.
Oh, he's so funny.
Rare.
Yeah, he's so funny, but I've never laughed. I'm
that's
always
huge.
the one making the person
Totally.
laugh, and it's so fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
It is so nice to just sit on your couch and have somebody do voices, and they make you laugh, and you're like, this is the shit.
Oh, you found
I
a
should-
man who does voices.
Oh, he's
God
the
help us all.
best.
God
It's
help us
narrowing
all.
down who the comedians could be too.
Oh.
I'm like,
No man has ever been impressed by my barber from Shark Tank. Really?
it's really good.
Barbara Corcoran is.
I want to tell you a story from a young girl.
I love
She
Shark
became a waitress. And when she was struggling, she got along. I'm out.
When someone's funny, because the 2 times that there's been 2 people where I'm like, this motherfucker's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
It's
I've
great.
never had that in my life.
Who
ever.
in your
Yeah.
life makes you laugh harder than anybody else in the world? One person who makes you just fucking laugh.
I want to say my mom makes me laugh a lot, but it's not from her being funny. It's just her being
That's
a
okay.
character.
Yeah. My cousin Brian makes me laugh harder than anybody else in the world.
My friend Daria.
I have to read. This is how
People, regulars who are funny like that, it's that
yeah.
type of funny is golden.
This
Totally.
is okay. So my cousin Brian. Speaking of that, right? I sent him a picture of Lindsay Lohan because there was a picture. Lindsay looked good, but it was kind of hazy over her. So this is the picture.
was just her
right?
aura.
It's a little hazy, like she's in a
Yeah.
And Brian, this is how funny he is. He writes back. She took that pic in the puddle she woke up in. It's like
That is funny.
no comedian's that funny.
That
you
is
know what
really
I mean?
funny.
Like he's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
What does he do for work?
He's in menswear, fashion.
Wow.
But it's like there's certain people who are really funny, but
Yeah.
it takes a certain type of person for that to translate on stage.
Yep.
So
Oh.
unfortunately there's so many funny people, but like they don't have that
They either
one
don't want to
thing.
perform, or they don't have it in the zhuzh in them to
Yes.
like perform.
Or they don't have like a screw loose to want to like make
Yeah,
it, you know what I mean?
they're not mentally fucked up in the head.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's rare like you find like my cousin I'll take one-liners from him all the time.
Oh
because,
hell yeah, that's the best when they're not a
Yeah.
comic.
Because he's like, I ate
that.
octopus in Spain and got horribly allergic and had to go to the hospital and get on steroids and
Oh.
stuff to like get rid of the rash. And so I texted Brian the rash and I said, look what this octopus did to me. And his immediate response was, they change color, they morph into different shapes. Even the devil's like, whoa. Like, it's just funny thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you go on dating apps, or would that be impossible for you now because people would recognize you?
Well, I mean, there's the Ray, whatever. That
Right.
that
Did you
Krystyna's
get
on.
They never let me on, by the way.
We talked about that.
really?
Why? I'll recommend you. Why?
Well, I'm dating someone, but I'm saying
yeah.
in the past they never let me on. So I hate Raya. You heard me. Your
Yeah,
shitty
is it
little
Raya or
profile and
Raya?
music.
I've heard both ways.
I say it both ways. I don't know.
I think
Yeah, it's
Raya
Raya.
if you're like really stuck up, but Raya, if you like Madonna.
Raya. Yeah, I say it.
I love Madonna.
Raya Light.
Have you
I
been?
love
I
Raya.
bet if you do dating men on Raya, then there'd be like a billion of them.
There's a lot, and they're most of them are hot, which is odd. But you could say it says their career, so you're like, oh, DJ, no, and then
There's a
restaurant
lot of
owner, nah.
DJs happening right now.
I matched
Yeah.
up with something, and I
You
was like,
said to restaurant owner?
yeah,
That's
restaurant owner makes a
amazing.
lot,
Yeah,
but
the
you'll
ones
never
I
see
know.
them. You'll never see them.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
but that's not bad.
I need to date a restaurant
you should
owner.
date
I'll
a
never
restaurant
see
owner.
them.
I want someone that's not. I only want to see if we could just see each other a couple times a month and have good
month.
conversation. Then that'd be great, and maybe like sleep together sometimes.
I like one.
I don't have to- I like
once
when- I
wanna
or
fuck
twice a week. Once or
Yeah,
twice
that
a
would be
week,
great.
I
I
like.
just the guy.
7 days a
That'd
week
be
could
great.
be a lot, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
sounds
lot.
terrible.
Plus, like I like having like alone time.
Yeah.
like that's a restaurant owner would be great.
Yeah.
For you guys,
Well,
yes.
my
You wouldn't
dream
want
has always
that?
been to date
No.
a chef.
Yeah,
yeah, that
chefs
makes
would be
sense.
good.
Just because they'd be gone too much.
Well, not that. I would like to see them like 2 to 3 times a week.
I think you could do that with a restaurant owner. It could be a Sunday afternoon and then one evening.
Well, I'm in that phase. It's so weird. You know that phase where you're like playing that Russian roulette of like, I don't like you, don't like me, like, and you're trying to be cool, and like,
I've
like
never
this comedian.
successfully been cool in my entire life.
it's hard.
you
It's
like
hard.
the comedian who does the voices. Have you guys talked
Maybe.
about like? Do you guys talk about that you're seeing other people?
Yeah, we do. He had said he slept with somebody. He kind of just said it out of the blue, and he's like, I hope that's okay. Does that upset you? And I'm like, no, dude, that's hot.
Right.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's good if you also like the idea of each other being with other people.
Oh, I
too.
love it.
Yeah, I
It's
like
so
that
hot.
as well.
It's so hot.
like that
do
as
you
well.
do you mind if we answer some questions from our listeners?
Not at
Yes.
all.
By the way, I've begged and begged listeners to write a question like within a sentence, and still
Yeah,
to
people
this day,
write really long questions. Do you guys get
yeah,
that?
every time.
it's
yeah,
just
very long.
I just
That's
don't.
why I only go on Twitter.
That's to
because-
say, that's why I love
Yes.
Twitter.
All right,
And thank you guys for like feeling so open to share all that info.
Yeah.
you know,
I have to call an Uber in 7 minutes. Just
awesome. Krystyna is going to therapy, and then
so excited.
Corinne is going to get more Alka-Seltzer.
I'm gonna walk to Taco Bell. That's the only bonus of being
Can you
all
stay,
the way downtown.
Can you stay in tonight, or do you have to go out?
No, I
tonight?
have shows.
How I wanted to ask, how are you guys like you're everything with so much going on? How is it like balancing like career stuff and life?
Bad.
Yeah,
hard.
I agree.
Not good.
Very weird.
I don't know anyone who's got it.
Figured out.
Yeah,
I just hired a part-time assistant.
that's fucking fantastic.
It's
I'm so happy for you.
great.
That's great.
Your response.
That's
Yeah,
great.
you really were jazzed.
I'm
You
really
were
happy
jazzed.
for you. No, it makes a huge difference.
There's so many mundane things on my to-do list
Yeah.
that I will never get around to doing, but I really need them to be done.
And every little thing you can do to, because with not drinking, I've been trying to be like, okay, what'll make me want to not like just be drunk all the time? And it's like, it's like if I like my life more, I'm less likely to be like, fuck.
oh, see, loving life makes me like, oh, I want a cocktail.
Yeah, me too. With
Yeah,
that.
I don't drink when I'm sad.
I drink when I'm sad. That's the problem.
I will cry
I don't do that.
in the
That's
streets.
very
I
dangerous.
remember
No,
talking
need more of
to
that.
I don't
Corinne.
drink a lot.
See, that's good, Mateo.
When I drink, I
But
drink
I
like
still
3
wake up
drinks
looking
max.
like I've
I drink
been
a lot.
beaten by a horse. Like I wake up every
Because
day
you're
like,
healthy, so your body.
Yeah,
like,
your body is like, what?
what'd you do to me? No, even just like last night, I had nothing to drink. I went to bed early, woke up like I just feel.
Well, when you do that, Mateo.
I look
Yeah.
like a Star Wars character.
The hot one.
I remember talking to Corinne, and we were at a bar in the East Village at a bar show, and I was like, had been drinking a lot, and that's when I was like, I'm quitting show business. And you were like, I think you should still keep doing it. I
Yeah.
remember that conversation, and then I took the year off.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you're back.
Now I'm back. Yeah, but I remember being real fucking.
Yeah, no, I
I want to
remember.
be a manager in Boston. The
Oh,
fuck you are, Emma.
Yeah, I was going to be a manager.
Yeah.
I think
all
you're
gonna
better off as
murder
the
you.
performer, not
Yes.
the manager.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
that wouldn't.
Yeah.
that wouldn't work. But yeah,
It's also hard to be a manager. Like, you're dyslexic, so
Yeah,
your emails
right.
will all be jacked up.
I know.
That's a big
You
part
fuck
of
up
it,
the
you know?
scheduling.
yeah,
I
Just
fuck
be
up
an
my own scheduling all the
entertainer.
time.
that's something like I hate, like talking to girls too from online because then I have to say I'm dyslexic. But girls usually think that's cute, actually, or maybe they fucking don't. I don't know. I'll be like,
You're very
You're
cute.
just doubting
Who
yourself
fucking-
now.
who
No,
kno-
there's no need.
yeah. Well,
I'm
I
just
don't
trying to
even
talk you
care
into keep
anymore.
saying into
I love-
show business.
I love when
Say
you
it-
text me.
You say it like
Thank
it's like an STD or like a warning or something. Like
Just
it's
so
yeah,
you
it's
know.
not a big deal. Only with just the written word is a little.
That's the written word. That's
Yeah,
the
why
word
did
at
it
the
make
top.
dyslexic so difficult to spell?
I know.
That is cruel.
It's
That's
cruel.
It's really cruel.
It's really hard to spell because it's kind of
like,
like
you know they're dyslexic. They can't even spell their own disease.
that's all the test is. That's how you get.
Is it a
confirmed for being-
disease? Is that what we're
No,
calling
it's
it?
like
Oh.
I don't know. It's like a
Men-
brain thing.
It's a brain thing. Okay.
I have
Yeah.
synesthesia.
It's like
What's
God
that?
went boop
You
on your
see
brain.
color
Yeah.
with letters and numbers in music.
Oh.
That's a weird thing.
Huh.
Whoa, it sounds
Trippy.
Yeah, that's very
And you have
psychedelic.
ADD.
ADD and anxiety.
Oh yeah, I've got ADD, anxiety, and depression.
What do you do for anxiety? I get anxiety a lot.
I scream and I punch the wall. No, I.
Good to know.
I
I'm like,
actually.
I'm writing that down.
After I've dumped Steven, it's been pretty good.
Oh, that's great.
I have anxiety about leaving my house for some reason because if I forgot my keys once. I
Yeah.
bought a trash can at the hardware store, giant trash can, and then I got home and I was like, oh, oops, and then no one walked in or out of my building, and I had to sit outside for like 3 hours.
Fuck.
And so I have this fear of.
You
leaving
couldn't
my
call your
apartment.
landlord?
I did. He didn't answer.
Yeah, that's every New York landlord. Why?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
I don't know. They
They
don't. They're
just-
doing shit. They're probably taking the trash out or sweeping.
I
or
wish I
something.
could fire every New York landlord.
I love my super Tony though. He's the best.
we don't have a super.
I hide keys around
Makes
the
no
city.
sense.
You hide.
What, you a squirrel?
I was considering doing
I got a
that,
couple
burying
fake
keys
rocks.
in the dirt.
Yep, I got a couple
a
fake
box.
rocks, and I don't do it near my apartment. I got it like I do it like way
No
around
one
the
would
city.
know either way. You might as well make it easier for yourself.
That's insane.
Emma, are you
then I-
creating
Your
your
address
own
isn't on
like
the
Zelda
keys.
game? Like,
I've done
what
it
are you
twice, and then I
doing?
lost my keys one time, and I was like, "No fucking problem." I just walked over where I
so
had
when
the
you,
other one,
you pulled out your treasure map.
dug it up, pulled out the fake rock, opened the rock, made eye
Wow.
contact with a like very confused couple, took out the key, walked away.
Wow.
They probably have been talking about that for years.
Yeah, like what the fuck? What
the fuck was that?
Random
Cool.
chick pulled keys out of the
That's
ground.
smart.
Yep, and then I gave keys to my friend. Got 2 friends that have
Yeah,
keys.
I have a fake rock that I got with a spy kit, but you can tell it's a real. It's
Yeah.
it's a plastic.
This rock does look kind of fake.
Yeah.
but I bury it.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You learn coping skills. We'll do one question before these guys have to go.
Yes, I'm just putting a reminder on my phone for avails. Hold on.
Oh, I gotta do that too.
Fucking comedy.
I know. It literally like runs your whole life. All right, so I have questions. So this guy's saying he doesn't like topping. He's totally the same way. I love bottoming. He's like, but regardless, it frustrates me when I do top. I barely have any physical sensation and end up doing it until the guy finishes. Then I bottom. Like, is it weird that I just really feels amazing to bottom? Do I need a sex robot? Any tips? No. If you like bottoming, then bottom.
Yeah, you like it, do it.
Yeah. Next. All right.
But
so
why does he have no sensation when he's topping?
maybe it's like a nerve thing. I don't know. Like you get nervous or something. I don't
But he
know.
just doesn't like the way it feels on his dick.
Right.
I think I really do think that like sometimes people just prefer topping over bottoming, or some people really like both, or some people like I don't know.
And it
you know
plays
what I
out
mean?
in straight relationships too. Like big, it's just like yin and yang, like of energy type stuff. You know what I mean? Like there could be like, do you usually like guys that are more submissive or more dominant?
Dominant.
What about you?
Dominant, but it has to be so dominant because I'm so
I hate when a
dominant.
guy won't hit- yeah,
That's why
so
I date like
annoying.
fucking woodsmen and shit.
The brawny paper towel.
Oh,
man.
you took the words out of my mouth. I
yeah.
was going to say brawny paper towel guy. All right, so this one is how much sex is enough sex? Is there an optimum frequency? Wow, those words. Or a bare minimum pass which you transform into Dan from Night Court? Good Lord.
Whoa.
You know, I think that it's like a kind of like whatever
Wordsmith.
is like balanced out for the relationship too. Like though you can go through and
There's
then
ebbs and flows.
There's ebbs and flows.
You
of
ride
stuff.
them.
Right? Yes. And
Ride
then,
him like you ride that dick. You know what I
right,
mean?
exactly.
I'm starting to get into this movement. Like, if I need to be turned on by sex, like, I can't just be like putting it in my schedule. Like, and now we're having sex. Like, I
Right.
need like something
Yeah,
to
no, of course not.
zhuzh me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm like
With
an
the
old
porn.
car.
But it gets hard when you're busy. But so it's like kind of be like, but you can be like, we're not gonna have sex right now. You can be like, we're gonna like this afternoon. We're gonna spend time together.
You just
Or
rolled your eyes
whatever
so
you need to
hard.
say to be,
I like
you know.
scheduling
got-
sex though, like on the calendar. If you have a fuck buddy, like that's what him and I have
Well,
to
fuck
do.
buddies,
We
there's-
whip our calendars out at the end. We're like, when can we do it next?
Yeah.
That's great.
And then I
in
look forward to it.
on his
Yeah.
lunch break. I used to have a fuck buddy,
Oh,
and it was
that'd be
basically
so
that.
hot.
On his lunch break, I'm like, I'll be waiting.
Come over and fuck me and then leave. Oh, I asked him. I texted him and I was like, I want you one night. You're gonna buzz in. The door's gonna be unlocked. My ass is gonna be naked up in the air on my bed. I want you to come downstairs, fuck me, and leave. And we don't say
we
a
should
word
do
to
brunch.
each other.
I used to do that to when I was with I was in a relationship with a stripper. I used to always do that. Oh, she loved Corinne.
What?
She loved Corinne.
have to
I
call my
remember
Uber
she
now.
saw you at doing a check spot at Stand Up New York. Check spots are so fucking hard. People are literally playing their checks. This is years ago. And we were there, and I was at the bar, and you were on. I go, oh, my friend's on. And then she stuck her head in. Check spots are not easy. And then she only watched you for literally like 30 seconds and came right back out and went, I love her. I was like, wow, this was before you guys
That's
did your
so nice.
podcast. And then,
Hell yeah, funny since day
But
one.
you met her at the Women in Comedy Festival. That's who I was with when you stayed with me and my mom.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
remember that story now that you say that. Yeah.
She's married now and works in finance.
Oh my gosh.
I used to go fuck her on her lunch break when she was at a finance
That's
firm.
so fun.
Yeah, I would have her put her hands up on the bathroom stall and then just fuck her in the ass. And then, yeah,
in the
it was
ass?
great. Yeah, at the bathroom stall at her fancy office.
Nice.
Yeah.
Emma, the
That
life
woman is
you've
ready
lived.
to go.
I always said Emma has like the sexual like
Yeah, and then I make her get on the floor at the.
Is
in
she
the
married
bathroom
to a
place.
woman or a man?
Woman.
Okay.
She's good.
Well, that's what I was like.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
But we would role play like gender stuff a lot.
I'm gonna
Did
roll
you ever hear
play.
Kathy Griffin's bit about when she was going on a lesbian cruise with lesbians and their children? She calls her
sounds like
mom, and her
hell.
mom's like, "Lesbians and their children? How the fuck do lesbians have children?" And, like, her mom turns to her dad. She's like, "Johnny, Kathleen's on the phone. She says lesbians can have children now." Well, I don't know either. Last time I was around, there had to be a guy
Maggie.
involved somewhere. I love Kathy Griffin.
Me too. We're going to see her.
Yeah.
Carnegie
Oh,
Hall.
I want to go see her.
Wait, I need a date.
Yeah, when is it?
I gotta look. I'll text you.
would
I have
I'll
two
go
tickets.
with.
I have two
Oh,
tickets.
I would love to go
yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
would love to see her and support her too.
Yeah, she's
Oh, I love.
fucking
I'll just randomly tweet. I love Kathy Griffin. She always favorites it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's really
great.
cool. I
She's
love her.
wonderful.
So where can people find you guys?
On the internet, all my social media is at Philanthropy Gal. You listen to the Guys We Fucked podcast, obviously, and then I have another podcast called Two Less Lonely Girls about Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. And do you is there like a social media you prefer? Because I like Instagram.
I like Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Instagram
like
and Twitter.
Twitter.
Twitter's good for joke writing.
Yep.
I like Twitter. It's short. I don't.
Oh, my Uber's
I
here.
don't talk on Instagram.
And then where can people find you?
At Krystyna Hutch, Krystyna.
Boom. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Goodbye.
Thank you.